This is the Fake Jeopardy Tournament of Champions. Please welcome our three finalists. A Fake Jeopardy field photographer, originally from Devizes, England, Paul Brown. A one-time Fake Jeopardy champion, from Washington, D.C., Caitlin Joyner. And, this occupation has been redacted, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, R.J. Gammon. And now, here is the host of Fake Jeopardy, iPhone 15.
Oh boy, we have made it. The finals of the Tournament of Champions, the big Fake Jeopardy finale event. We've had 3 incredible games so far, and they don't stop just yet. Here in the finals, we've got Paul Brown. Joined us in game 16. He was the first real contender that scared Tyler Haley a bit. Unfortunately, didn't work out so well. But then he came back with a surge and knocked Tyler Haley out of the competition, and he's sitting here today. Caitlin Joyner was our second Tyler Haley jump scare. Finished in a tie with him at the end of Final Jeopardy. Again, didn't end up winning, but she took down another super champion in Jessica Finkel just a couple of weeks ago. And finally, R.J. Gammon, the sole champion remaining in the tournament. Won our first 3 games of the series in 2020. And then 3 years later, had a heart attack-inducing game in the first round where he beat Ryan Drum by $1. This is the A-team, folks. I can't stress it enough. We've got 2 games coming up in these finals. The total of this game will be added to the total of the next one to determine our Tournament of Champions winner. You guys ready to start game 1? Because boy, I am. Blake, kick it into gear for us. Here are your categories. First up, we have This Is It. Here I Stand. You'll be seeing me in that category. Then we got Bravo. Congratulations. In Congratulations, we'll talk about celebrities, where they graduated from, and then a few more points on their resume. You'll have to guess who we're talking about. You sure showed them is in quotation marks, and now get to work. All right, RJ, you're in the first player's position. Kick us off.
All right, let's start with This Is It for 200.
This man set a presidential precedent when he declined a third term in 1797. RJ?
Who is George Washington?
Correct.
This Is It for 4.
He broke the news on Watergate, the Kennedy assassination, and the moon landing before signing off from the CBS Evening News in 1981. It's Walter Cronkite. RJ, pick again.
This Is It for 6.
This Is It was a London concert residency which staged no shows due to this artist's untimely death 3 weeks before its debut. Caitlin?
Who is Michael Jackson?
Correct.
We'll do This Is It for 8.
After 8 years, Lucas Cruikshank sold the YouTube channel dedicated to this character, thus ending his association with the series. Caitlin?
Who is Fred?
Hey, it's Fred! Yep.
Let's go ahead and finish out This Is It.
This author's alphabet series goes from A to Y, as she passed away before the completion of the final installment, Z is for Zero. That series was written by Sue Grafton. Caitlin, another category.
Let's go Bravo 200.
Bethany Frankel was one of the first cast members on this hit reality franchise. That's The Real Housewives. Caitlin?
Okay, we're gonna jump to Here I Stand for 200.
Good idea, take a look. High in the atmosphere over the 60th and 75th parallels north, find these green and purple hues twinkling in the night sky, given the right conditions. Under even rarer conditions, that's where you'll find me. Caitlin?
What are the Northern Lights?
Correct, Aurora Borealis.
Let's go Here I Stand 400.
Take another look. Some remember this famous Andy Warhol portrait subject was this actress, but the original featured another sultry diva you've all come to adore. RJ.
Who is Marilyn Monroe?
Right. I look just like her, right?
The resemblance is uncanny, honestly.
I know, it's crazy.
Here I stand for 6.
Take another look. I had Dorothy and the gang right where I wanted them. That is until Toto gave me up. It's all good, though. They're cool. RJ.
Who is the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Here I stand for 8.
An exhausting weekend got a whole lot crazier when I found myself in the midst of another historical event. The shooting of this alleged assassin in Dallas. Paul.
Who's Lee Harvey Oswald?
Right.
Here I stand for 1,000.
All right. I'm sure you saw the photo, but you probably didn't see me trying to mind my damn business in the background when it was posted with this caption in 2017. Caitlin?
I had to do it to him?
You know I had to do it to him. Yes.
Let's go congratulations for 2.
North Broward Preparatory School, class of 2012. Hollywood Arts High School, class of 2013. Dangerous Woman, 2016 to present. Caitlin?
Who is Ariana Grande?
Correct.
Congratulations, 400.
Charter High School for Architecture and Design, class of 2007. BuzzFeed Video, 2015 to 2018. Abbott Elementary, 2021 to present. RJ.
Who is Quinta Brunson?
Quinta, yep.
Congratulations for 6.
Chula Vista High School, class of 1991. Bayside High School, class of 1993. Access Hollywood, 2019 to present. RJ?
Who is Mario Lopez?
Right.
Congratulations for 8.
DeKalb School of the Arts, class of 2002. Community, 2009 to 2014. 3005, 2013. Caitlin.
Who is Donald Glover?
Right. And at our first break, we've got Caitlin jumped up to 3,600. She's in the lead right now. We will talk a little bit to our finalists right after this. Welcome back. We got another spicy game in progress. And first, let's talk to Paul Brown. Paul, coming to us live. Well, I guess not coming to us live, but is from Devizes, England. And you were saying earlier that you're full of Devizes fun facts. Do you have one for us today?
Yeah. So actually, back in the 12th century, during the Anarchy period in England, the Empress Matilda briefly considered Devizes to be the capital, and then completely 180'd on that and solely chose London.
Changed her mind. Wow. But makes you wonder what could have been. That's where the timeline split. And then, then what?
There's an alternate timeline somewhere where when Americans ask me if I'm from London, they'd be asking me if I'm from Devizes.
There you go. What could have been? Caitlin Joyner up next. How you doing?
I'm good. I know it was a little bit unfortunate that we had to remove the last interview, but I can assure you the trial is going well, and I think my name is going to be cleared.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I was just going to say, we actually haven't gotten to hear from you in a while, so now we get to talk. Isn't that nice? So you're still in DC, and I know you got to do a little bit of touristy things recently. What was that like?
Yeah, so my mom and my brother came up to visit me last week, which was really nice, and it was a gorgeous day, so we figured we would get a little tour of Arlington Cemetery. Got to go see the changing of the guard, which was really cool. I hadn't seen that before, but as we were walking away, we heard just this deep guttural yell. And it was actually because the crowd had gotten too loud around the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, and they're authorized to yell at them. So that was a little intimidating. And then on our way back from the tomb, it's about a half-mile walk from that area to the visitor center. And it proceeded to downpour on us because DC is very similar to Florida in the fact that a storm will pop up out of nowhere. So I got wet, and it was not an enjoyable experience, but it was still a great time to have my family here. So
yeah, for sure. And making memories together. I've also been there when the crowd got admonished by the guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, and they don't mess around. So that's a scary experience.
But I lived, and that's what matters.
Exactly. And you lived through the rain, and you're here today. Isn't that lovely? RJ Gammon, welcome back. RJ is currently in the midst of training for a marathon, I hear?
Yep, it's going to be my 3rd marathon. I'm training for the Detroit Marathon, and that one's cool because it's not technically just in Detroit. We're going international because 2 or 3 of the miles you actually cross over into Canada, Now, don't ask me about the logistics. I really don't know. I've just been joking around with that. No one PRs this because you gotta spend 20 minutes on either side of the border while they check your passport. I assume it's at the expo or something that they check, but I like the idea of like completely stopping like midway through the race to like fill out all the paperwork and everything to cross the border.
Yeah, I like that too. Slowest marathon you ever ran, but just because of customs.
I said it's it's a nice chance to catch your breath.
Exactly. It's a little break halfway through. Yeah, perfect. Well, hey, best of luck on marathon number 3. And hey, what do you say we get right back into things? Last correct question came from Caitlin. So Caitlin, kick us off again.
Yeah, let's go ahead and finish out congratulations.
Cortez High School, class of 1966. Schools Out, 1972. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, class of 2011. Paul?
It was Jack Black.
No. Caitlin or RJ? No, that's Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper. Caitlin, pick again.
Let's do Now Get to Work for 200.
Linda Yaccarino succeeded this man as CEO of Twitter in June. RJ?
Who is Elon Musk?
Yep.
Now get to work for 4.
This series of programs and laws that resulted in an approximately 20% drop in unemployment in the 1930s. Paul?
The New Deal? What is the New Deal?
Yeah, the New Deal.
Now Get to Work, 600.
You want a hot body? You want a Bugatti? You want a Maserati? You better name this song. Paul?
What is Get to Work?
Oh, no. RJ or Caitlin? RJ?
What is work?
No, I'm sorry. Caitlin? You want to try it? Okay,
I'll try it.
go ahead.
Is it, oh god, what is You Better Work, Bitch? Is that the name of the song?
The name of the song is Work Bitch. Yes, correct. Caitlin, you can pick again.
Yeah, Now Get to Work for 800.
This Goodfellas and Home Alone actor left retirement and accepted this role in The Irishman in 2019, which he was offered over 50 times. It's Joe Pesci. Caitlin?
Let's finish out Now Get to Work.
Mike Judge's workplace satire focuses on disgruntled employees who, long story short, burn the place down. I'm going to need you to name that, and if you could put it in the form of a question, that'd be great. Oh, Paul.
What is Office Space?
Office Space. Yep. New category, please.
You Sure Showed Them, 200.
A song for a group. RJ.
What is an anthem?
Yep.
Them for 4.
The subject with numbers. RJ.
What is mathematics?
Correct.
Them for 6.
Them for 6. Daily double. All right, RJ. You have 2,400. Caitlin's at 4,200. Paul's at 600.
Let's do 2,000.
All right, 2,000, all but 400 in You Sure Showed Them. The main subject of an essay, or the essay itself.
What is the theme?
Yeah, the theme. And that brings you up to 4,400. Very interesting game. You can go again.
Them for 8.
All right, take a look. It's the East Asian native flower seen here. Paul.
What is a chrysanthemum?
Yep.
Them for 1,000.
A hatred or a curse. What is anathema? Paul, take us to the category that I don't think many people are going to have fun with.
Bravo, 400.
James Lipton hosted this thespian showcase for its entire Bravo run. Caitlin.
What is, Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh, no. Paul or RJ? It was called Inside the Actor's Studio. Paul, you can pick again.
Bravo, 600.
The last thing you want to hear from Padma Lakshmi on this show is please pack your knives. She hosts Top Chef. Paul, let's put us out of our misery here.
Bravo 800.
This 2003 show got a Netflix reboot in 2018 with a fresh Fab Five. Caitlin.
What is Queer Eye for the straight guy?
Correct. And now, the last clue in Bravo. This long-running reality series shows the life and trials of a yacht crew during peak season. RJ.
What is Below Deck?
Below Deck is correct, and you pop in the lead once again in front of Caitlin, who's at 4,600. Paul's at 1,400. He's going to pick first in Double Jeopardy. We'll see you then. Yet another really good tournament game is currently in progress. Paul is in third place. He's got... Oh, damn! Oh. Oh,
you okay?
Man. I don't know what just happened. My knee's really been acting up. I don't know if I can host this round. Is anyone mind subbing in?
Well, how much are you going to pay me?
I'll get you 2 checks this week.
2 checks?
Yeah.
How about 3? Overtime for 3.
Done. Why don't you take it away?
Okay. Well, folks, I'm going to take it away this round. Get ready because I'm bringing law and order to the podium.
Do we all have to rise?
We all need to be sworn in.
Yeah. We're going to start on today's categories. Coming in hot with Board Boys Bidet. That's Calvin's birthday, March 19th. Everything will be a event that happened on March 19th. Next, we got Saints. Triple Rhyme Time. Vocal on the 8s. We'll give you the lyrics. You give us the artist. Next is It's Not What You Think, because we're married. Paul will pick first in this round.
Board Boys Bidet 400.
1931, Nevada legalizes its biggest source of income. Caitlin.
What is gambling?
You got it.
Let's go Board Boys Bidet for 800.
1994, the largest one of these was cooked using 160,000 eggs in Yokohama, Japan. Paul.
What is an omelette?
You got it.
Bidet 1,200.
2012, this restaurant overtakes Burger King to squarely become the second best-selling hamburger chain. RJ.
What is Wendy's?
You got it.
B-Day for 16.
1918, this famous jazz musician marries Daisy Parker at age 17. That's Louis Armstrong. RJ, pick again.
B-Day for 2000.
1628, land was granted by England to create this future colony. RJ.
What is Massachusetts?
That's good. It's the Massachusetts Bay Colony.
Let's go with It's Not What You Think for 4.
This bridge over troubled water artist ranked number 86 on Rolling Stone's 100 greatest singers of all time, unlike his partner who did not make the list. RJ.
Who is Paul Simon?
No. Caitlin or Paul? Paul.
Who is Art Garfunkel?
That's it. Pick again, Paul.
Y'all see how it's not what you think?
I get it.
No.
I got though.
Yep.
It's not what you think for 800.
The oldest U.S. president assassinated in office. That'd be William McKinley. Go ahead, pick another one, Paul.
It's not what you think, 1,200.
The only Lin-Manuel Miranda musical to be adapted to film. Caitlin.
What is In the Heights?
That's the one.
It's Not What You Think, 1600.
The Steve that designed the first Apple computer, the Apple I. Paul.
Who is Steve Wozniak?
There you go.
Finish off with the 2,000.
Oh, hot damn, we got a daily double. Paul, you have 4,200. Caitlin has 6,200, and RJ has 8,200.
Go for 2,000.
2,000. The capital of this state, home to the largest city in America by population.
What is Sacramento?
No, unfortunately. That'd be Albany,
Ah, I was trying to think if it was
New York
LA
City
or...
being the largest. Yeah,
Of all the people to get that one, the Brit.
I know.
got that.
I felt a little bad about that.
I was like, oh, come on.
What's really annoying is I knew Albany because my brother-in-law's from there. I was just like, which one is it?
I was gonna say you did get an Albany clue last time, so I was like, oh, I think Paul will be fine. Like on the last game.
Paul, go ahead and pick another category for us.
We're married, 400.
Priyanka Chopra married this Jonas brother in 2018. Caitlin,
Who is Nick Jonas?
that's who it is.
We're married for 800.
Taylor Lautner got married in 2022 to his longtime girlfriend. This is her new married name. Caitlin,
Who is Taylor Lautner?
correct.
We're married for 1200.
An estimated 1 billion people tuned in worldwide to see this royal couple get married in 2011. RJ,
Who are Will and Kate?
that's who it is. Paul, I'm surprised.
He did not tune in.
RJ, what? Pick again.
Married for 16.
King Henry VIII and this only wife of his to outlive him wed in 1543. Caitlin,
Who is Catherine Parr?
yes, correct. Paul, again, what the hell?
Sorry, it was a long time ago.
Let's finish out We're Married.
Jaws dropped when public records revealed the two members of this rock band were not siblings but had once been married. Paul,
Who are the White Stripes?
correct.
That's a better answer than what I was thinking about. My brain went straight to the Naked Brothers band for some reason. Well, that'd be weird.
Paul, let's take us to a new category.
Saints for 400.
The patron saint of Ireland is known globally for the celebration of this holiday, which commemorates his death. Paul,
What is St. Patrick's Day?
so you get the Irish question. That's correct.
Saints 800.
The Palace of St. James is the most senior royal palace of the British monarchy, despite this palace being the principal residence of the royal family. Caitlin,
What is Buckingham Palace?
correct.
Saints 1200.
The New Orleans Saints played in this local university stadium before moving to the Superdome in 1975. That's Tulane, local to New Orleans. Caitlin, pick again.
Yeah, Saints for 1600.
This large breed of dog was originally bred for rescue work on the Italian and Swiss border. Caitlin,
What is a Saint Bernard?
that's the one.
Let's finish out Saints.
Mother Teresa was made a saint by Pope Francis in 2016, given the title of Saint Teresa of this city, where she lived and worked for most of her life. Paul,
Where is Calcutta?
correct. Calcutta in India. Paul, pick a new category.
Vocal on the 8s, 400, please.
1978. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Caitlin,
Who is Olivia Newton-John?
ONJ, may she rest in peace.
Let's go vocal on the 8s for 800.
2018. Someone help me, I'm crawling in my skin. Sometimes I feel like giving up, but I just can't. It isn't in my blood. Caitlin,
Who is Shawn Mendes?
that's it.
Vocal on the 8s 1200.
1988. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We got to make a decision, leave tonight or live and die this way. Paul,
Who is Tracy Chapman?
correct.
On the 8s, 1600.
1998. Because even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. I'd miss you, baby. Paul,
Who are Aerosmith?
Aerosmith is correct.
2000.
2008. But you put on quite a show. Really had me going. Now it's time to go. Curtains finally closing. That is the right excellent Rihanna. Paul, let's pick again.
Triple rhyme time, 400.
A botched delivery by the Postal Service. Caitlin.
What is a snail mail fail?
There you go.
Triple rhyme time, 800.
Shaq unveils his own line of cars. RJ.
What is an O'Neill reveals his wheels? Or O'Neill wheel reveal?
I will take it. We had O'Neill automobile reveal, but that works too. RJ, pick again.
Triple rhyme for 1200.
Oh, hot damn. Another daily double. RJ, you're sitting at 10,200. Caitlin's at 13,400. And Paul is at 9,400.
Let's do 4,000.
4,000 for the daily double. The only permitted area to play your slided brass instrument.
What is the lone trombone zone?
Yeah. Let's pick again, RJ.
Rhyme for 16.
Device invented by Hermione that swaps out officials in the national parks. That is a Ranger changer. RJ, let's finish this out.
All right, yeah, triple rhyme for 2,000.
A necessary object of sea worship. That's a vital title idol.
All right, I've rested, I've iced, I'm feeling good. Tom, I think I can take it from here, but let's hear it for Thomas Millett, Judge Thomas
Thank
Millett,
you.
in his first hosting effort. See, you've been begging me to play again. You never thought I'd actually put you in as the host, right?
This isn't what I had in mind, but if I get a cut of the chunk of change, that's all right with me.
3 checks, that's what's coming for you. All right. So now, Double Jeopardy has finished. We've got a fantastic game in progress. RJ just barely in the lead with 14,200, but remember, this is a 2-day event. So wager wisely. The category for Final Jeopardy tonight is flags. So send your wagers, and we'll be right back. It's been a very exciting game so far. Let me reiterate the format of these last 2 games. The final score from today will be added to next week's final score to determine the champion of the Tournament of Champions. But we start with tonight. The Final Jeopardy category is flags, and here's the clue. 2 of the 4 countries with flags containing orange, green, and white. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. Paul, will start with you. You had 9,400 in the main game, and you wrote down what is India and Ireland. Those are 2 of them. So that's correct. And let's see how much you wagered. Wagered 4,400. Perfect. That'll take you to 13,800. Next up, by just a very slim margin, was Caitlin Joyner. Was only $800 off the lead, so this could get interesting for sure. You wrote down what is Ireland and Tunisia. Ireland, obviously correct, which we know. Tunisia is not, unfortunately. So, Caitlin, you wagered, not much, $801. That'll take you down to $12,599. And last but not least, we got RJ. RJ was in the lead by a very slim margin, only $800. He had 14,200, and he answered What are Ireland and the Seychelles? Ireland, as we know, is correct. The Seychelles, unfortunately, is not. And the last two countries we were looking for was Cote d'Ivoire and Niger. So, RJ, how much did you wager? Oh, that's a big one, 10,000. That'll take you down to 4,200 today. We still ended up pretty even. This should make for a very interesting Game 2. We'll see you then next week.
Hear more from our contestants and take a look behind the scenes on the Fake Jeopardy After Show coming July 26th. And join us next week for the conclusion of Fake Jeopardy!